The Battle of Fehmarn took place northwest of the island of Fehmarn, now part of Germany, in the Baltic Sea. A combined Swedish fleet, with a large element of hired Dutch ships, defeated a Danish fleet and took 1,000 prisoners, including Ulf Eldert, Grabov and von Jasmund. The Danish admiral Prosmund was killed in the battle. The Swedes had 16 ships with 392 guns, and the Dutch element had 21 ships with 483 guns. The Danes had 17 ships with 448 guns. The Swedes expended 2 fire ships and the Dutch lost 1 ship. The Danes lost 10 ships captured, including their largest 3, and 2 wrecked. The battle. On the morning of the 13th of October, the Swedish-Dutch fleet weighed anchor and prepared for battle by dividing into 2 Swedish and 3 Dutch squadrons. One of the Swedish squadrons was led by Wrangel on Smålands Lejon and the other under Vice Admiral Peter Bloom on Draken. The Dutch squadrons were commanded by Thijssen on board Jupiter, Vice Admiral Henrik Gerritsen on Groot Dolphin and Schoutbijnacht Peter Markussen on Groot Vlissingen. The Danish fleet was divided in 2 squadrons under Admiral Prosmund on Potentia and Joachim Grabo on Lindormen. Around 10 a.m. the larger ships in both fleets were within firing range of each other and started firing. The smaller Danish ships retreated from the battle, but were pursued by the Dutch ships. Early in the battle, the Swedish flagship Smålands Lejon was so damaged in her rigging and hull that she had to pull out. The Swedish ships Regina och Göteborg attacked and boarded the Danish flagship Potentia. The Danish admiral Prosmund was killed during the fighting. The Swedish fire ship Mirman was sent against the Danish Lindormen, which quickly caught fire and exploded. The wreck was discovered in 2012. Swedish NYA Fortuna captured the Danish man-of-war Oldenborg by boarding. The last man-of-war Trailer veered off but was pursued by Ankerhjelm's Dutch Jupiter, Potentia and Zwaarterant. Trailer managed to sink Zwaarterant before the 2 other Dutch ships boarded her. The smaller Danish vessels Two Lover, Havhessen, and Fidus were captured by Dutch Jupiter and Groot Dolphin. A cluster of Danish ships were forced against the shore of Lolland, among them Neptunus, Nelbladet, Stormarn, and Kronet Fisk. These were later towed by the Dutch. Danish Delmenhorst went aground and exploded after being set on fire by the Swedish fire ship Delphin. Danish Markatten, Holjenhald and a galliot also went aground, but cannon fire from land protected them from the Dutch. Only Pelikanen and Lammet managed to escape and sail to Copenhagen on the 17th of October. Consequences. The Danes lost 12 ships, of which 10 were captured. 100 men perished and about 1,000 were captured. The ship's Zwaarterant was the only loss on the Swedish side, its crew was rescued. In total, the Swedish side suffered only 59 deaths. The victory was one of the greatest in the history of the Swedish fleet. Even if transshipping Torstensson's soldiers to the Danish islands was no longer a threat, since these were now intent on meeting General Gallicer Imperial troops approaching from the south. The Danes realized that Sweden had total naval dominance after the battle. This paved the way for negotiations and eventually the Treaty of Bromsbro on 13 August 1645. Ships involved: Sweden Drake 40, Smålands Lejon 32, Göteborg 36, Leopard 36, Regina 34, Tre Kronor 32, Jaggery 26, Vesuvix Fortuna 24, Achilles 22, Svan 22, Gamla Fortuna 18, Lamb 12, Phoenix 10, Postbeford 2, Lilla Delphin, burnt, Meerman, burnt. Dutch element of Swedish fleet Delphin 38, Jupiter 34, Engel 34, Gekro and de Liefde 31, Konungsvör Sweden 28, Kampen 26, Denswarten Raven 26, Vlissingen 24, NIEUW Vlissingen 24, St. Mathwy 24, Patient here 24, und Adelar 22 sunk by Trey Lover, Nieuw Gothenburg 22, Leif de Van Horn 20, Prinz 20, Wappen Veen Meddenblik 20, Posthorn 20, Brouwer 20, St. Martin 20, Harderiner 8, 2, Denmark Patient 48 captured, Trey Lover 46 captured, Oldenborg 42 captured, Lindorm 38, Pelican 36, Stormar 32 captured, Delmenhorst 28 captured, Fidus 28 captured, Neptunus 28 captured, Nelblad 24 captured, Tulova 22 captured, Kronet Fisk 20 aground and captured, Lam 16, Markat 16, Havas 14, Holjan Hald 8 wrecked, 2 wrecked.